Creators. So today, what we're gonna do is I'm checking this new headset that I got. So if it's gonna work. So for today's video, we're gonna use a Cessna 172. What else? G1000. We don't want G1000. Okay. Cessna 172 C specification. Okay, switch camera. Let's see inside what instrument they're using here. Garmin 530. Perfect. So, what we're gonna do? We're gonna fly to from I think from St. Andrews. From St. Andrews. Winnipeg. Gonna fly out from St. Andrews. There's an airport here. There you go. St. Andrews. Zoom in. What's the wind today? Maybe CLS departure. We're gonna do to the practice area basically. So St. Andrews practice area is just east of Selkirk. So this area here is the practice area. So no. What happened there? Set as not arrival. So we're gonna go back to St. Andrews. Set as departure. Then we're gonna fly this like a normal day of a student pilot. So let's see. So when you're starting to learn, you're working on your, I don't know, private pilot, right? So what you need to learn is how to communicate with tower. So that's what we're gonna do today. That's what we're gonna do now. So there's a pattern. So first, you're gonna mention who you're talking to. It's tower or ground or departure, clearance, terminal, whatever. And then you identify yourself, where you are, and what do you want. It's gonna make sense shortly. I'm gonna show you. So we're departing runway 31. Looks like it. I'm gonna remove this yoke. We don't need it. We're not gonna use autopilot for this, except for can we lock the heading on this? I don't think we can lock the heading except for nav mode. So we're gonna do it like training. So the altitude, look at this, it's so accurate. The altitude is, our airport elevation in St. Andrews is 750 something. So it's actually right there, and that will give you our I think the altimeter setting for this one is, I'm not sure if you can see it here. I think it's being covered right there. So you can see 759, that's the airport elevation. You need to keep that in mind. So it seems like the this Cessna 1722, the default is it has flaps, but you can depart without flaps as well. Okay, what do you need? Heading. Put it on a runway departure. That's your heading bug. And other than that, I guess we're good to go. Park brake off. Full power. Full power. Gauge is on green. Everything's in green. Ooh. Why did we lose power there? Airspeed going live. 40, 50, 60 knots. Lift off. Just gentle. Oh, we didn't call. Alright, so tower. This is Cessna 172 X-Ray Gulf Sierra departing runway 31 for the practice area. Usually what they're gonna give us is the power line route. Pitch for, let's pitch for 670 here. Turn right to the practice area. See if it's gonna dip down. It's deeping down, so we need to control the trim a little more. Let's head north. Climb maintain 2500. That should be the that's gonna be the clearance you're gonna get. But we're gonna pause this because the AI eliminate auto trim AI communication. I wonder what's gonna happen if we turn this off. No, we're not gonna do that. We're not there yet. Too early for that. Nav mode. We have nothing on the nav. But so that we can see our plane. But 1 mile is too much. So let's make it 5 nautical miles. And then we have it. Head north, turn right, climb maintain 2500. And then we're gonna reach the practice area shortly. So that's your 6-pack from left to right, from top to bottom. That's your airspeed indicator, that's your attitude indicator, that's your right next to it is the altitude, and at the bottom that's your turn coordinator and heading indicator and your vertical speed. 2500. Minimize power. Let's pitch for 25. Seems like the wind is starting to push us to the left. Switching frequency, X-ray Golf Sierra. When you we're gonna request pipe flowering. One, 2, 6, 7. So when you're in a class, I would say class 1 to 6, 7, class G airspace, uncontrolled. This is what you need to monitor. But it's switching on its own, so there's no point. This is a good camera. Fly north, heading 2500. We need to descend, and power needs to be just 25. Green arc. There you go. Gotta descend down, bud. We are heading north. Just want to know what we're tracking. So still we are 2,800, 300 feet above what we want. So hindi natin gusto yan. Baba tayong konti. Baba tayong konti. Our power is at 26. It needs to be at 20. Just 25. Pitch down. So dito sa simulator, it's simulating that we're heading, we're being controlled, we're in communication with Winnipeg Terminal, but in reality, in real life, we should be monitoring Selkirk by now. Descend down still. Descend, descend, descend. We're looking good. Power is good. Airspeed 119. So here's the thing. You can see the airspeed on the left, bottom left, 118. But if you see, are we actually getting 118? Yeah, I guess calm wind. I thought we're getting some tailwind, but apparently not. What is this? How do you check it? Have we passed Selkirk yet? No. Is this Selkirk? Where's Selkirk? Selkirk. Selkirk is by the river. Nandun yung Selkirk eh. So I guess we can turn now. And then we're gonna call practice area traffic. Practice area traffic, this is Cessna 172 X-ray Golf Sierra. We're 2,700 descending 2,500 inbound for the practice area by the blasting area. Descend, descend. Any traffic? Please advise. Why did we try to increase the power here? Trying to descend down to 2,500 here. Huh? 1,600, 1,005. That's not St. Andrews. What are you talking about? All right, let's let's try to do an upper air work here. So cabin check. Cabin check. Primer lock. Mags on both. Fuel on. No surprise with the fuse. We are this is a fuel injected, so no carb. All right. 2,500. We need to climb 5,000. Let's climb 5,000. Practice area full power. Practice area traffic. Cessna 172. X-ray Golf Sierra. By the blasting area, climbing 5,000 upper air work. There's Selkirk. We're not going there. Just gonna climb, climb, climb. We need to stay within our area because you know, some people might be using some part of the practice area, so we need to be considerate. Okay, stay here. Location is good. Lookout. That's a lookout already. What we did, this is the best lookout. No traffic. Cool. Let's head to the east. And then for this maneuver, we're gonna do a let's do slow flight. Let's try slow flight. So the idea behind slow flight is like simulating a landing. So we're gonna let's maintain 4,500, I'd say. So to do that, minimize power and then bleed some speed and maintain this heading of north. And then once we are slow and we cannot maintain altitude, that's the time that you increase your power. See? The definition of slow flight is high power settings, low speed. So if you're starting to climb like what's happening right now, try to decrease power, pitch per airspeed, and maintain heading. Watch out for your VSI right there. So if you're descending or climbing, I think this is the sweet spot, 60 knots. Oopsie. 60 knots, 4,500. Uh-huh. Drop the control there a bit. 60 knots. Put down flaps. 10 degrees flaps. 20 degrees. Increase power. We're not gonna overspeed the flaps because we're slow. And see, oh my god, who would have thought that you can do slow flight? 4,550 knots, 2,000 RPM. How about full flaps? If we pull the full flaps, you can see. Let's turn. Increase power, we're losing altitude a bit. I hope I can pause this. Trim, trim, trim. You know what? What I should have done, you should trim it all the way up. All the way up. That's 40%. Maybe too much. This is slow flight. 40 knots, we're not stalling. We're maintaining altitude. We're descending. Yes, no, oh, change its mind. Let's see how accurate this flight simulator is. Your aileron should be useless at this point, but it's still working. So how to recover? Well, to recover, full power, reach down, retract flaps all the way without losing altitude, or without losing so much altitude, I would say. And then, you know, flap 0, trim, seven, reduce power, don't redline it. So yeah, that's how you do slow flight. Let's try to stall this plane. Why not? It's heading of south and descend to 2500. Oh, did we are we outside the practice area? Oh, so go back to the practice area. Okay. 100 knots. Descend to 2500. Doesn't want to go left. Why is that? We're gonna do power off stall. Power off stall. So let's say call check is done. Power off, we're gonna turn off the power and then we're gonna try to stall this. By default, this simulator is coordinated, so you don't need to worry about the rudder. Alright, let's do this. Power off stall. Pull the power. Power off. Maintain altitude. Let's bleed some altitude here. There you go. That's what you're looking for. Early warning device. Stall horn. Let's stall. Will this stall? Stall. Full power. Pitch for BY. 67 knots. 2500. That'll be good. That's how you stall. Oh my god, this is really good. Now let's head back to St. Andrews. Let's request for touch and go. Huh, you got the 80s. Left base 31. X-ray Golf Sierra. Why did you pull the power? All of a sudden it pulls the power off. Weird. Something wrong with this simulator. It keeps pulling power idle. Oh. I think it can stall on me, homie. Selkirk traffic, this is 172. X-Ray Golf Sierra will be crossing the Millfield inbound for St. Andrews. Why is it doing that? We are clear left base 431. So it should be on this way then. Pattern earned entry 1700. We are 12 miles. We can descend, lose some power here. Not too much. We asked for a touch and go, I think. So let's descend. To why do we have the flaps on? So 17, the reason why it's 17 is because the elevation is 758 and the circuit is always 1000 feet above airport elevation, so that's why it's 17. Just so you know. Clear left base, X-Ray Golf Sierra. See the red squares? It means that it thinks that we are too fast, but there's no point of slowing down at this distance, 8 miles. Need some power there. St. Andrews, my home airport. Let's go. Why did you clear me for left base? Why not right base, man? Guess we can't do nothing about it anymore, eh? Left base should be right base. You know, so that we don't need to cross it. Oh, let's see how this looks like. Why is the flaps there? Trim to 10%. Let's go. We're looking good. Trim nicely. We're maintaining 1700. What's their speed? 90. That's good. Reduced to 64 knots during approach. Really? What? During approach, yeah. But not now. I don't know. St. Andrews Tower. Left busy. Dapat dito eh. Alam mo yun? Reduce power to 1500. Tower, we're on right downwind 431, touch and go. Clear touch and go 31, X-ray Golf Sierra. We're gonna test something. Not my fault, you can't hear me. Acknowledge. Flaps 20. Good. Good day. Rate of descent is 600. That's why we're heading too fast. 300 feet. Let's see if we're gonna make it. Tower, X-ray Golf Sierra on final 431, touch and go. Don't descend too much. Feel free to increase your power. Power idle. Not the smoothest, but at least we landed. This is a touch and go, so full power. Get you some green, full power, airspeed going live, pitch up. Gonna do a left hand circuit on 3-1. Don't need so much power. Turn downwind. Tower, this is actually Golf Shera on downwind for 3-1 full stop. We're gonna transition to Charlie airspace. We're gonna maintain this delta. Add delta. Reduce power 1500. 1500 to 1500. Yes, I hear you. Below 110, flaps 10, or 115, right? Or below 90. Flaps 10. Acknowledge. Copy. Tower, returning final. Sorry, too early. Off final. Try to land this better, bud. Overshot the runway. No good. 100 feet. Holy shit. You're too fast. You're too low. Tower X-ray Golf Sierra exiting the runway to apron 2, please. Tuning ground. Cross 18 via Bravo Delta to Charlie. X-ray Golf Sierra. Ground, we're actually going to apron 2. Yes, I copy, man. See this is like slow flight. Taxiing is like slow flight, you know. Your ailerons is, you know, they're useless basically. Oh, I think there's a glitch in the simulator. They said, you know, it's moving. It should not be moving. In real life, the plane will not move regardless. With this airspeed, almost zero. It's not almost zero, it's zero. You should be using the rudder, the tail, to deflect the wind. That will give you directional control. Oh, that's not the apron, that's apron 3, I think, or 1.